YouTube, this is LPN student Nisha, and just wanted to briefly update you guys on what's going on with me. And I also want to do a video on why I went the LPN versus the BSN or the ASN route to become a nurse. So currently I'm still doing well in my program. I'm almost done with funds and A&P. I think we have about 2 more weeks left and we'll be done, and then we'll be moving on to pharmacology and med math. We are done with growth and development, and we are currently working on geriatrics. Some of the skills we've learned in funds include catheter care, trach care, G-tube, and ostomy care. So that's been interesting to learn as well. So these are some of the reasons why I chose the LPN program versus the ASN program or the BSN program. I hold a bachelor's degree in liberal studies with concentrations in philosophy and psychology. I graduated in 2012, and basically I had so many credits that I really didn't know, because I was hopping around a lot. I didn't really have any clear direction as to I just wanted to graduate. So I basically took 15 credits from psychology, 15 credits from philosophy, and combined it, and that was my degree. So that's how I came up with that degree. Afterwards, I always had that interest in nursing, but for some reason I always held back. I always thought that maybe I was going to fail, or I don't know. I always had that thought that I was going to fail, I was going to have to drop out or something like that. And it just really scared me to go into nursing because I knew that it was such a big responsibility. And as much as I wanted to do it, I didn't want to fail. So I jumped around doing different jobs and looked into different careers, and I was start and think about one career and be like, nah, let's go back to for that, and then jump into something else. But the whole time I always had nursing in the back of my mind. So I would start doing courses, and then I would apply to an RN program. Actually, no, I wouldn't apply. I would start I would take a TEAS test or do an application for the program, and then I wouldn't. I was so scared of failing that I wouldn't even turn it in. So I started looking in my local ASN program because I knew it was going to be cheap, and they had a very high failure rate. So I decided to not do that program. And then I would look into the BSN routes because I had a BA degree, so I knew the route would be quicker. But then looking into those options, a lot of the costs of those programs were very expensive, and they're highly accelerated because you're taking basically what you condense from a 2 or 3 year major portion of a BSN program and condense it into a year. So I just felt like between price and that acceleration, that it probably wouldn't have been a good idea for me at the time. So I just started to kind of like look around, and then I hopped into starting a master's degree program in applied behavior analysis because that was something I stumbled into and I enjoyed it. So if any of you guys know, my part-time job, which I was doing previously and I should be starting actually a new case, is applied behavior analysis, which is working with children with autism. So I decided that I definitely didn't want to make that a career, but I did enjoy the ABA direct work, so I would continue doing that as a part-time job. I always had nursing in the back of my mind, just something I always wanted to do, but I would always doubt myself. So as you guys know, I was supposed to move to another state with my ex-boyfriend, who we were long distance, and it just didn't work out. So I ended up staying here, and I said, if I don't do it now, I'm never going to do it. So I chose the LPN program that was near me. It's about 7,000. So basically, I took my retirement fund and paid half of it, and then I put another half on credit card. So I have that, and that was how I paid for it. So I decided to go the LPN route because I knew that I just wanted to be a nurse, and timing was a factor. I don't have any children, but I'll be 30 next year, and I said I could either be 30 and a nurse or 30 and still working on the degree program and still, not having that sort of independence that I want as far as lifestyle is concerned. So I went into the LPN because I felt like it was going to be the best thing for me. And a nurse is a nurse. And I know that as an LPN, I'll come up with a lot more skills because your program is concentrated mostly in skills. And I just figured for my situation that it was going to be the best option for me as far as distance, location, time, and just price. Like everything kind of just fell into place. So that's why I chose the LPN program over the ASN program. And we actually have two students in my class who went to two of the community colleges in my area for the RN program, and they both flunked out at the same time, within the same component, and that was in med surg. So it has its challenges for the ASN, and they're notoriously known to just have a very high dropout rate. So I'm very glad I went the LPN route. The school is very small. We only have 3 instructors, and they constantly rotate those same 3 instructors the entire year. So you become very familiar with their styles and how they teach and everything, which is awesome. So like I said, the BSN was just very expensive for me. I just didn't want to go that route, and I just knew that within a year I just wanted to be working, but I wanted to make sure that it was cost efficient for me to continue doing it. And although it's accelerated, I like the program because they make sure you understand the content, and I'm just I'm loving it. I feel like everything fell into place for a reason. So you're always going to make sure that your LPN program, whether it's LPN, RN, or the BSN program, you're always going to make sure that whatever you choose is going to be the best option for you, because at the end of the day, you're the one going through the program. No one else is. I think I'm still young, but if I was younger, like just coming out of college, I probably would have done either a 1 or 2 year BSN program just to get it over with. But um, my grades at the time, this is another thing. If your grades are not competitive enough for the BSN program, you're going to constantly face rejection. And it's a very competitive depending on the program and depending on the price of the program, because that also matters as well. So you just really have to have a lot of factors in place and a lot of things that align to make a decision. So if you feel like you have a better opportunity at ASN or BSN program, go for that. If you feel like you have a better opportunity at the LPN program, go for that. Do whatever is best for your situation. So like I said, timing is a factor, money is a factor, location is a factor. Whether or not you're going to be able to work through the program, that's a factor as well. Because right now, I'm not really working, but that's not by my choice. I'm still waiting for my case to start, and it's based on insurance, so I have to kind of wait it out and just see. So that's basically what I want to talk to you guys about, how I came to my decision on the LPN program. And also reputation also matters as well. Like I said, we have students that come back from that just graduated, and they're landing jobs based on reputation alone from my program. So I know I did a few things right by choosing it. So I'm gonna try and update you guys next week on finances and how I'm maintaining the program through the program financially. As you can see, because I'm not working, but I still have bills to pay. So I'll update you guys hopefully next week. I'm really trying to give you guys constant content, and I know I've been really bad at it, but I'm definitely going to try and have some type of consistency as far as updating you guys. So it's about to be 10 minutes long. I'm going to try and cut this video short. And until next time, this is LPN student Nisha, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Bye.